Scouts come running towards the cart as you're about to enter the Badlands south of the lake and hear what can only be described as a paralysing howl accompanied by the unmistakable sounds of battle. There's a battle going on, Vagrus. Just beyond yonder hills, the squint points southeast. Some armed folks are being attacked by the bloody undead. A murmur washes over the crew and many of them ready their weapons. Not to give aid to fellow travellers in dire need is believed to attack dire peril on yourself. Besides, it would be better to fight the undead together than alone if it comes to that. The tension is rising with each passing moment as everyone is watching you, waiting for you to give the order. Let's get to them as fast as possible, because if we can overwhelm them with greater numbers, then we might all live, or at least most of us. With weapons drawn and shouting to give the men over the hills some hope, you run ahead, followed closely by your fighting crew. You might get there in time to save these people. Your Komes are up for a fight. You clamber over the next few hills and look down upon the site of a brutal melee. Bodies are strewn across the field, most of them mutilated undead, but some are mangled and burnt humans in dark clothes. Another such man, a robed priest with a shaven head, falls to the ground after flying a half-dozen yards following a bone-crunching hit from a looming white giant. The creature looks like a being made up of several bodies, fused by some combination of natural disaster and twisted magic. The rest of the shamblers look like they are smouldering. The great white abomination engages the last two men standing, a white-faced, lightly armed enforcer with a shield and a tall man in elaborate black armour, wielding a great sword. Both of them look the worse for wear. There is no time to lose. You and yours rush the aid of the two men. Fight commences as your men engage the undead. Okay. Before the first round is started, you have to deploy your companions to the available positions. You do not deploy all of them. Sometimes it is best to avoid sending a wounded companion into battle. Mormon is used from the front row. Yeah, I suspected as much. Javic's abilities favour the back row. Naturally. Begin fight. Okay. Oh my goodness, this starts badly. What? He's already dead? Holy crap. That guy didn't have much of a chance. Some skills can target friendly units to support, protect, or even heal them. In this fight, a lot of Javik skills cannot be used because undead enemies are immune to affecting effects. It's far from useless as you can use its premonition skill to keep allies buffed with additional thingies. It's premonition skill 4 to buff an ally. Okay. How about you then? Combat is cruel in general and you cannot heal during it. Your defenses are your main way to mitigate damage. Evade allows you to completely avoid an attack. You'll be moved to an unoccupied position after a successful evade. Okay. Defense mode icon. I don't know what it's talking about there. It was one time it didn't actually point it out to me, and I don't know where it is. But oh wait, it's there. Current defense mode evade. I guess it's going to be set at what it's best for by default. Okay. This thing is not going to be moved back. Look at it. It's got 22 hit points. I think we should probably kill these undead first because we have more chance of taking them out and reducing incoming damage. Expected damage 1 to 4. That's nice, it actually tells us. I guess I can't even hit that one anyway because we need to... Yeah, okay. Let's do it. 1. Brilliant. Okay, what can you do? Sidarius is a very tough companion due to his armour and good defenses. His skills also include a support skill that enhances his stats and one that debilitates an enemy. Sidarius' cleave deals less damage than a single target unholy strike, but targets 2 enemies that stand side by side. So that's why it would be a good idea to have this character moved. I think it's a good idea to curse this one, because giving this less chance to hit is going to be very valuable in not being killed by it. Bane! Oh yes. Clout. Aha! You did nothing! You, the Vagrus, may not take part directly in companion combat, but this does not mean you have no means to influence it. Many of your leadership perks allow you to use resourcefulness in various ways. Empower, inspire, aid. Use inspire to give character additional defense. It's okay. Even though you're hurt, you still have more hit points, so I'm going to give it to you. It's your turn. This isn't going to work, is it? Let's just do this again, but help you out. Might be worth kicking this back, but it also... I could kill it in one hit, potentially, so let's try it. Damn it. Okay, what can we do here? Cleave? Oh yes, this hits both of them. Let's do it. It's not a lot of damage. This is so grim. Burnt zombies. Oof, evaded, good. Ah, but now you moved. That's not terrible. Oh, miss. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going to do anything, is it? Expected damage. Let's see, we can damage 2 at the same time and then move? Why isn't it working? Alright, fine, let's just hit you. There we go, killed. Oof, blocked. Very nice. And missed. I guess that Bane is doing its job. Alright, let's see if we can finish this one. Yes! You still have fewer hit points, so I'm going to buff you. And you can do your unholy strike on the unholy beast. Oh, I guess you had to evade all the way over there. Yeah, this isn't going to work, is it? It told me it isn't. So, hypnosis. Could I move it? Is that helpful? Probably not. Let's just buff you because you're in the front. Right, we have to move you because you're not in a position to attack. Okay, unholy strike. Oh, you blocked, but you still took some damage. Okay. Oof! Double attack. Damn it. He's low on power and vitality. Just keep hitting him. He's almost, well, he's not that almost. Yeah. Not much else he can do against these mindless bastards. Just keep hitting it. You might die. Oh wait, I could do something like this. Let's inspire you. Okay. Boost your defenses. Oh, that was rubbish. Come on! This is not going well. But who's surprised about that? We were already told it was going to end in tears. Oh wow, you're down to 4. Come on, survive. Can I use this? Not enough resourcefulness. I've used it all up. Alright, let's just try to finish this. Crit 4, that's good. It's got 4 hit points left. Come on, we can do this. Oh, it's down to 1. Oh no! She's on 1 hit point. Alright. Protect her. And now, finish this. Damn it! You finish this. There we go! Just in time for overkill. Yeah! It is over. The undead finally stopped moving, their bodies lying mutilated all around the hills. The large abomination was hacked to pieces and is now a jumbled pile of ash and petrified bones. Some of your crew also got tore up. There are several wounded and 1 dead. The man in the black armour is the only one of his company who survived the battle. He's sitting on a rock nearby, covered in ash from hacking at the abomination, drinking ponderously from a water skin as he is observing the battlefield. His grim gaze wanders from one slain companion to the other, as if wanting to make sure that all of them are dead. At length his piercing gaze finds you, and a chill runs down your spine. There is no doubt in your mind that the man and you need to talk. You walk up to the man and offer him your hand. He looks you up and down in a fashion that suggests mild contempt. His great sword, forged of steel, lies across his lap. He does not take your hand. You seem to be the leader of this. The man is looking for the word as the eyes of commentators. Company of travellers. What is your business here? The bluntness of the question, coupled with the man's evident hostility and ungratefulness, leaves you speechless. Perhaps it's for the best. You notice the man is bearing the symbol of Saragorod, which should make you cautious. Let's look up our dictionary about this. Saragorod is the god of vengeance, anger, malevolence, and curses. Okay, yeah. He's regarded as a war god of the new pantheon, but in truth he's much more than that. His church is tasked with upholding the law in cities, hunting down criminals, and delivering justice. This gives the Saragordites unprecedented power that is often abused. Okay, so he's a policeman. Most people who serve in wars or who come in contact with justice call upon the god of vengeance, and of course everyone has a grudge too. Okay, according to legend, so on and so forth. I'm not reading all this right now. I'll just tell him. We're a comitatus travelling south. I see. So you turning up here is a matter of utter coincidence, I take. When you assure him it is, he narrows his eyes and pierces you with a gaze. There is a tense moment, and it seems to take forever. You are truthful, Vagrus. Commendable. The man rises from the rock. He towers over you now, and dawns on you that The war gear he carries makes him either very rich or a very powerful person in the metal-starved world. Or both. I am grateful for your assistance in this skirmish, late as it was, he says, turning to look at Javik, who appears at your side and bows his head to the man, without acknowledging your friend or his greeting. The armoured fellow turns to you again. My name is Sidarius. I am a knight of Ogris Negras Solis. By aiding me, Vagrus, you have aided Imperial law. You must have some questions of your own. Now is your chance to ask them. Best not make him wait. He stands before you, head cocked aside, his blade resting on his shoulder, awaiting your questions. Ask him what he was doing here. I and my companions came here in search of enemies of the Empire to smoke them out of their hideout here in the wilds. It was supposed to be the last glorious battle, concluding a long investigation that took months. As you can see, it went down quite differently. It is now my assumption that we have been betrayed and a trap was set for us. The traitors we were supposed to apprehend lured us here along with these undead and hoped to see us all slaughtered. Surgorod, however, in his endless salience, saw fit to grant me an opportunity for retribution. Rejoice, Vagrus! You have been an instrument of the divine, sent here by Surgorod himself to aid me in my quest for vengeance. Ask about the fight. My company was drawn here under the false promise of finding the hideout of enemies of the Empire. Instead, a large group of undead surrounded us, most likely drawn here by some vile trickery, and we had to fight for our lives. You arrived towards the end of a drawn-out battle and saw my last companions fall. We fought with Surgorod's rage and the Emperor in our hearts, but there were just too many of the shamblers. Looking around, you realise how savage the confrontation must have been. Dozens and dozens of undead lie around the field, and only half a dozen of Sidarius' dead companions. Ask him what he plans to do now. I intend to return to Avernum. I have to debrief my superiors there of what happened today, and I also want to look more into the lead that ultimately brought me here. Sidarius fixes you with his gaze. Your destination does not happen to be Avernum, does it? You can't help but tell him the truth. You're too well aware that lying to one of the Knights of the Black Sun is high treason. It is the first time you see Sidarius' malevolent smile. Good. I shall join you for the journey. Irafons teaches us to share the burdens of the road. Now tell your men to pile up the bodies of my companions. Burning them without the proper rituals is not becoming of such heroes of the Empire, but we have no time for much else. Also, gather all their belongings while you're at it. Make it happen, Vagrus. In the meantime, someone skillful enough should take a look at my wounds. You're about to leave to give the orders when Sidarius calls after you. And just so everyone knows, the danger might still be looming over us. The traitors who I was supposed to find around must be around here, keeping a distance. They surely would have finished me off had I managed to conquer all the undead by myself. I doubt they are going to make a move now that you are here, but who knows what their desperation will drive them to. Your crew does not like to be ordered around by a stranger. They too agree that the slain should be tended to. The pile is burning and the cart line is ready to leave in an hour. It seems you have to take Sidarius to Avernum. As the Comitatus is crossing into the Badlands, you climb on the cart, where the resting Sidarius is sitting in the back. You can see that he's holding something small in his hands and observing it attentively. This is a fetish charm, one of the kindly sisters and the disciples of Ashkul used to attract the reanimated dead. The knight tosses you the small bone charm, complete with arcane writing in black ink and some teeth they attach to the centerpiece. I disabled it, do not worry. These filthy traitors may have used a stolen charm to ensnare my contingent, but I am still anointed in the faith of Ashkul, and I swear they will suffer for this atrocity. You give the charm back to the knight. There is also the matter of the belongings of my fallen comrades. I expect you to hold on to them until we reach Avernum. We will discuss them there. You nod and turn towards the horizon. Whether you like it or not, you are bound to the knight for the next few days to come. Travel on. Okay.
The Dark Knight joined us after we rescued him from the clutches of the mindless undead horrors that slaughtered his companions. He was a grim sort, displaying no gratitude or companionship. Yet, we were stuck with him, for a lawman such as the Knight could make his dreadful will ours by command. So we set out, bound for Avernum, the greatest city in the vicinity.
Yeah, leader management, okay. Interesting. Oh, this is so complicated. The leader window allows you to observe and interact with your character, the Vagrus. Let's see, we have insight, Well, max insight 10,000. It's not that high. Let's see, we have perks, attributes, professions. Oh god. You can purchase any number of perks if your insight allows you to by clicking on an empty nose next to each perk. I'm really glad I did this tutorial, but it's going on a long time just by itself. This allows you to view and manage your companions. Pendant icons can be clicked to reveal available gear. Small talisman to bring you luck. A lot of people carry one, but do they believe in it? Oh, I've got to equip her with it. Okay. I'm going to drop into an empty gear slot. I see. Okay. This is the prowess window where you can upgrade your companions. Holy crap. Okay, let's see. Herb lore, beast lore, increased chance of hunting, increased... Let's make her mightier. There we go. And beast lore. Why not? Alright. Let's see, that'll be a forced march, so let's camp. I think we're going to have to reduce our consumption because we're going to run out of food otherwise. And we still have no chance to forage anything. I don't know why. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Or is it just that there aren't any posts of... Oh, insufficient armed crew. What? -1 vigor. This is rough. Let's... No, that doesn't do anything either. Well, fuck. Oh yeah, let's use our medical supplies, because people are wounded. Let's keep going. How far are we now? Still pretty damn far. Look at this. We've got almost as far to go as we've come. 5 to 7 days of travel. The whole Comitatus becomes agitated as a dust cloud appears to the east and starts to move towards you. You give orders to your crew to prepare for a dust storm. Such a thing is fairly common out here on the border of the steering planes, and you should have little trouble traversing it. Okay. After half an hour, the cloud is much closer, and it's now certain it will cross your path. By then, everyone is wearing protective masks or bandanas, and all the cargo and equipment are secured. Javik is riding a large beast of burden, having fastened himself to its back, deep in concentration to maintain the calmness of all your animals with his telepathic skills. But something is off. An uncanny twilight is settling on the broken plains around you. It is much too early for sunset, and the storm itself should not blot out the light in such a manner. And then you hear it, chanting on the wind, and a pale light at the heart of the storm heading your way. You can see the faces of the crew slowly becoming distorted in panic. Is it them again? It's the bastards. Let's just run.